AI is currently rocking the world, and there's nothing anybody can do about it other than get used to it or use it for the greater good. And that is what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. I'm going to teach you how you can increase your IQ level from whatever level it is right now to somewhere around 150 or 300, and that is like twice of that of Albert Einstein.
May the force be with you.
I'm not only going to teach you how to increase your IQ level, but also how to learn anything in this world in less than 5 minutes. So if you want to increase your IQ level, or if you want to turn yourself to a super genius, please come closer and let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to look at is using ChatGPT to learn any skill. So I'm going to give you the prompt now that I use. What works for me though. Here, we're going to copy this number 1. Teach me Python like I'm a 7-year-old. So I'm going to learn programming like a 7-year-old. And as you can see, it's spitting it just as if I'm a 7-year-old. So now you can see it has broken it down as if I'm a 7-year-old. And with this, you can learn coding perfectly in less than 5 minutes. So it goes ahead to teach you how you can start your Python programming journey just as if you're a 7-year-old. How awesome is that? And now I'm going to go over to number 2. But first, you need to understand that you can use this for anything. You can use this for any skill, and you can learn that skill in less than 5 minutes. Or maybe you get a full hang of it in less than 5 minutes. And I wonder why people are not using this yet, because I see people talking about how to use it for article, how to use it to solve questions. How about using it to learn different skills and increase your IQ? This is going to be a game changer for you if you learn it, because AI cannot displace someone with a very high IQ. How about that? All right, let's move over to the second one. It's amazing that people are not optimizing the potential of ChatGPT, and that is all I'm going to be teaching you in this video. So please don't go anywhere. Trust me, you're going to learn a lot. So here we're going to summarize 48 laws of power. So here you can see that ChatGPT is already summarizing 48 laws of power. For any reason, if ChatGPT stops, it looks like it stopped at this point, or all you have to do is to come over here and click on please continue, and it's going to continue writing from wherever it stopped from, and you can see it has done that. So it's going to write down the 48 laws of power broken down for us so that we can just scan through it and learn everything that we need to know about the book 48 Laws of Power without having to carry the book and spend lots of time reading it from cover to cover. So here you can see it, 48 Laws of Power summarized for us in less than 48 seconds. If you have read 48 Laws of Power, you can see that it's virtually almost the same thing that is in the book that is summarized in smaller chunks for you to understand. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me everything that it knows about 48 Laws of Power, and I'm going to assimilate that, I'm going to learn that, and I'm going to speak as if I've read the book from cover to cover. So I'm going to move over to number 3 prompt, and that is for what chapters of 48 Laws of Power are considered most important and why. So now you can see it has given me the most important chapters of 48 Laws of Power. I'm going to read through and ask it for more details if I feel like I don't understand some things. So here you can see Law 1, Law 5, Law 7, Law 10, Law 16, Law 20, Law 27, and Law 37. Let's move over to the next one, still based on this book. Okay, break it down for me like I'm an 11-year-old. So I'm going to hit on enter, and ChatGPT is going to break it down for me as if I'm an 11-year-old. So I am deep learning 48 Laws of Power in just less than 5 minutes. I'm learning everything that is inside of 48 Laws of Power. So here you can see 48 Laws of Power is a book that talks about ways to be successful in life by gaining power over the other people. It gives 48 different laws or rules that you can follow to become more powerful. So now it has broken it down for me. So I've learned everything about 48 Laws of Power. Now you can use this strategy for any book whatsoever. It can be academic book, it can be anything whatsoever. So start using ChatGPT the right way today. So now the next one we're going to do is we're going to ask it to, okay, fine, I've learned the 48 Laws of Power, but how do I apply this to my everyday life so that I act, talk, and move as if I've read 48 Laws of Power? So here you can see it has broken it down for me how I can apply this in my everyday life. Law 1, never outshine the master. In school or at home, you can avoid making teachers or parents feel threatened by your intelligence or success by showing respect and acknowledging their authority. Now imagine this. Imagine how cool this is. Like, it's teaching you how to apply whatever that is in the book in your everyday life. So you read the book, you understood it, and you are applying it in your everyday life. But technically, we did not even touch the book. We did not even buy the book, but we know everything that is in the book and we're applying it in our everyday life. I don't know what else that is as awesome as this. And that is why I said, with this, you can actually increase your IQ level from whatever it is, even if it's 2, from whatever it is to 150 or 300. Trust me, you can supercharge your brain and become a genius in few hours using this method, guys. So I'm super excited about this, and I want you guys to have a hold of this prompt still based on this book, because I like milking it. You need to understand the book. You need to be able to defend yourself. You need to be able to stand out whenever you're talking about a book that you have read. But technically, you and I know that you didn't read any book, right? So we're going to also ask ChatGPT to teach me 10 things that will make me sound intelligent in any conversation using this book. So now we are actually getting a very deep understanding about whatever that is written in 48 Laws of Power without reading 48 Laws of Power, without reading it cover to cover. But we know everything that is in 48 Laws of Power. We even know it more than people that have read it cover to cover over and over again. So this is amazing, guys. It says, while I cannot guarantee that these tips will make you sound intelligent in any conversation, here are 10 concepts from the 48 Laws of Power that can help you come across as knowledgeable and insightful. So it doesn't really make you, depending on the context, it might not really make you sound intelligent, but it will make you sound very knowledgeable and insightful. And that is okay by me. So number 1, it says the concept of power, discussing the idea of power and how to operate in various contexts can demonstrate an understanding of social dynamic and influence. Come on, is this not awesome? So now, if this video is awesome, if you're benefiting from this video, give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll be very grateful as you do that. So let's jump over to the next one, which is one of my favorite, and that is teach me copywriting like I'm a 7-year-old. That is what I'm saying. Like, you can learn virtually everything, anything that you can think of in this world. So you don't really need ChatGPT to write articles for you, because of course you're going to be detected, but you can use ChatGPT to learn how to write articles and then write articles yourself faster, more efficiently, and you make money off of it without being detected, because technically it's not an AI that wrote it. You wrote it, but ChatGPT taught you how to write it. How cool is that, right? So ChatGPT has written that for us. It has taught us copywriting as if we're 7-year-old. So here you can see I broke it down into 6 parts. Know your audience, keep it simple, focus on benefits, use descriptive words, create urgency, have a call to action. So it broke these things down, and you can go through it over and over and learn more. You can even regenerate if you are not fully comfortable with this. You can regenerate another response and it's going to give you a better description. And this is incredible. So let's move over to the other one. And that is, what do I say to pass a visa interview? For anyone that wants to jackpot, that wants to travel to another country, and you're scared if you're going to pass the visa interview. Now, ChatGPT is going to teach you how to pass a visa interview. This is away from whatever that you can find on the internet. This is ChatGPT telling you how you can pass a visa interview. Now, this is not all. I'm going to show you something that will blow your mind shortly. Just let's get this one out of the way. Here are some tips on what to say during the visa interview. So here you can say, be honest, provide clear and concise answer, explain the purpose of your trip, show evidence of ties to your country home, and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now, let's go a little bit deeper, and trust me, this one will shock you. So now the next one is, I already know this. Teach me how visa officers read body language, because it's from the body language that can tell that whatever you're saying is trash or what you're saying is truth. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to show us the mind of these visa officers, right? This is so cool, right? So now ChatGPT has written this for us, and you can see visa officers are trained to read body language to help them determine whether an applicant is credible and genuine. Here are some common body language cues that visa officers may look for during an interview. This is something that nobody knows about. So now you already know it, and you can stand out. You can even turn to a visa consultant and teach people these things and make money off of it. So you might not necessarily be the one traveling, but you can give someone that is traveling a guideline on what to say, how to comport themselves, how their body language, what to do with their body language, so that they can pass their visa interview. So here you can see eye contact. Lack of eye contact or avoiding eye contact may be interpreted as sign of dishonesty or discomfort. Then number 2, facial expressions. Visa officers may observe facial expressions for signs of nervousness, anxiety, or other emotions. For example, a person who is sweating, flushing, or showing other signs of stress may be seen as less credible. So once you go there, you need to sit like you own the space and comport yourself and deliver your lines. Whatever question they ask you, you answer the questions as if you are the boss. All right, so let's jump over to the next one so that I won't waste much of your time. Give me an insider details on this. So we're going to ask ChatGPT. We're not done with this. I need to learn more about this visa interview thing because I want to jackpot and I don't want to go there twice and I don't want to be denied. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me more insider details on this. So here, ChatGPT has broken it down for us. Although it's telling us, I'm an AI language model, I don't have an insider information on the specific practices or procedures of visa officers. However, this is where your answer comes in. However, it's generally understood that visa officers receive extensive training in reading body language. You see what we got from the beginning? Body language. So body language is one of the most crucial parts of passing your visa interview. So if you learn it, like ChatGPT has said, you're going to pass your visa interview with flying colors. So go ahead and use this prompt and get every information that you need to have about visa interviews and every other thing. So this is what I mean when I said you can increase your IQ level from whatever it is to 300 in just a few minutes. So follow me, let me show you more. So the next one is, we're going to ask it something very important for music artists. So let's say you're a music artist and you're wondering how you can write a groundbreaking song. So here I can say, how do I write an Afrobeat song that will appeal to the entire world? And ChatGPT is going to do nothing other than break it down for you. So here you can see, number 1, start with a catchy melody, incorporate African rhythms and instrumentation. Then number 3, write lyrics that are relatable. So if you want more information, you can just tell ChatGPT to give you more information on this, and it's going to break it even more for you to understand and give you more examples. But then there's another thing you can do under this, and that is give me an example of an Afrobeat hit song that will appeal to the world, so that we'll work with that. Imagine what we can achieve with this. We're going to create an amazing banger with this, right? I want to be a music artist right now because everything seems so easy right now. Like, you can literally become anything that you want to be. All right, so here it has written the example of Afrobeat hit song that will appeal to the world, and you can see one example of an Afrobeat hit song that has appealed to the audiences around the world is Yay by Nigerian artist Burna Boy. And now with this information, we're going to continue the query and ask ChatGPT, can you break down the song and the writing pattern? Oh my Lord. Come on, guys. Come on. If you don't like this video, that means you don't like me. With all these things that I'm giving you right now, you should like this video. You should like this video, guys. So here you can see ChatGPT goes ahead to use the format of Yay lyrics to teach you how to write your own lyrics to come up with a hit song, a super banger that is going to appeal to the entire world. And then the next one on the list is teach me algebra like I'm a 7-year-old. Now, this is amazing how you can learn anything you can ever think of. So you don't even need to cheat with your assignment or your quiz or your exam. You can ask ChatGPT to teach you those things, and then you can write and pass your exams in flying colors, right? So this is amazing what you can use this to do. So now it has broken down algebra in the best way we can understand. Let's say we don't understand this because the numbers are looking quite confusing. The next thing we're going to ask ChatGPT to teach us is simply to ask ChatGPT, can you teach me this in a more exciting way? So here we're going to send the prompt, can you teach me this in a more exciting way? And then ChatGPT goes ahead and says, sure, let me make algebra fun and exciting. Now, how awesome is this? You can see ChatGPT has broken this down. And right here, you can see, imagine you are on a treasure hunt and you have a map with clues to help you find treasure, but some of the clues are missing. That's where algebra comes in. You can use algebra to figure out what the missing clues are so you can find the treasure. So it goes ahead to break it down the best way we can understand it at a 7-year-old. Now, there's so many things you can do with ChatGPT to increase your IQ level. All you have to do is to know the right prompts that you can use to ask the right questions, and ChatGPT will do the job just for you. Now, if you want the prompts that I used in this video, I'm going to be posting it in our channel, our Telegram channel. And all you have to do, if you're not in the channel, all you have to do is to find the link in the description so that you can join the channel and have access to the prompts and other previous prompts that I've used in the past videos. And also you'll get access to some videos that I cannot post on YouTube, that I'm not allowed to post on YouTube. You also have access to those videos, exclusive videos on the Telegram channel. Go ahead and join the Telegram channel if you're not part of us yet, so that you can enjoy all these features. So now I'm going to recommend that you go watch this ChatGPT playlist to learn every other way you can make money online using ChatGPT. I've broken it down in series so you can watch any of the video that best resonates with you. Go ahead and binge watch it now and thank me later. Udo deregi.